Right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen peeps. It's that time again, UIRL. F1, Season 20, Round 8 here in Abu Dhabi. I hope I find everybody well this very evening. If you are not well, all I can say is I hope you get better soon. I may have to scream and shout at the microphone because I don't know why it keeps going up and doing like a fucking who's knickers the volume. Last race before the weeks before the mid-season break next week. We will not be here, so if you are tough shit, we won't be. You see, that's what happens, Jonah, when you upgrade your equipment. I mean, it sounds great upgrading your equipment, but you then have all them problems that you managed to get rid of with your old equipment. Right, anyway, who's this? Little Horace. Let's jump on board with Little Horace, see how he gets on, I should say. And there's your benchmark at 124.778. What are we looking for today? Jonah reckons his prediction is about around a 123.7 should be pole position in the heat-ish, thereabouts, or kind of thereabouts-ish. Right, who have we got in there? I'll tell you what, it's actually they're all in there except for Joseph, aren't they? Oh well. Ooh, that's a bad lap, 133. Nick hits the top of the 24.5. Where are we? Where's Strad? Oh, shit. Who's that going across the line? Control. 24.0. Where's Strad? I must admit, I like this track since I reprofiled it back in 2021. It's a much nicer track to drive without them stupid little Mickey Mouse fucking crap. Where it was tried, fourth who's up behind him in the McLaren. Noodlegan's up to 4 for 24.5. Oh, Joe's up there now. But sure, 6 at 24.7. I hopefully when we come back from midsummer break, mid-season break, I should say. Hopefully the numbers will increase again. I don't know what's happened the last few weeks, but they're a wee bit depressing, the numbers, aren't they? What was it, 10 last week, 8 this week? Jesus. Hopefully Jonah will get some fucking kind of feeling into his new pedals and that. Actually, I'm hoping the numbers increase again when we come back for it'll be Bahrain when we come back. Otherwise, I've got a horrible feeling that this may be the last fucking season for UIRL, at least for the modern league anyway, which is Joe gone on again. Oh yes. Well, luckily I'm still watching him. He didn't improve, did he? Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, like I say, otherwise I've got a horrible feeling that season 20 might be my last season, which would be quite devastating, to be fair. We've been here a long time. 10 years this league's been going now. 10 years, can you believe it? 10 years ago, Jonah accidentally called me, and I persuaded him to start the league, and he did. And we've been going ever since. And me and Jonah have been best friends, right? Great friends ever since. Where's Joe gone? Well, that's not very clever, Dark Gamer. No wonder that's a, what was it, a one? Well, his first one was a 133, hadn't he? He didn't have his ears on. You got your ears on. Whoop, Joe, Lord Spinnison. Oh, Lord Half Spinnison. Half a job, do it proper. If you're going to do it fucking job, Joseph, do it fucking properly, man. Come on. You didn't get that nickname, Lord Spinnison, by doing half a job. Come on, do it proper. Mind you spin out to run here, you're going to hit the fucking wall for sure. There's that little horror's come back. Where's Nick? Nick's over here. Yeah, I much prefer this profile track. This bit here, especially this bit here, where you used to have to come. That chicane, it was a horrible bit coming round that wee bit there. And the chicane at the other end. Like, is it turn 4 and 5? I think it is on the other end. It used to be turns 4 and 5. When it was the chicane, that was an awful fucking chicane as well. Onto the back straight. I much prefer this. Right, Nick going for a lap, I think he is, isn't he? Let's jump aboard, Nick! stays where he is. Didn't he improve? Yes, he does. That one. Tried. That's the end of his lap. Drive, comes up the second of the 24-1. And across slide, yourself up the fourth. Tell you what, from what I can see so far, the lads are having a bit of trouble with a bit. It doesn't look like there's much on the track, and it doesn't look like it's giving any grip to the lads. Oh, big old purple second. Yeah. 23.6. Just under, right, just a little bit faster than the predicted time. Control seems to be getting a good, decent amount of grip out there, doesn't he? Well, we got 3:40 left in the session. 'Cause I'm not sure how Cody's and EA are gonna do this next game. Well, they're not, are they? They're just gonna do a download for this, aren't they? Which is a bit ridiculous if you think about it, because it's a whole new regulation change for 26. So how the fuck are they just going to put an add-on onto this game when the cars are ground effect here and they're not ground effect in the new regulations? Everything's totally and utterly different. So I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know what the fuck they think they're playing at, why they're doing it. It just doesn't make any sense, does it? You know what I mean? It's just like they're going to patch this game to try and make it 26. It's not going to be 20. It's going to be like F1 25B, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? Just laziness, mate. But I didn't know why they're doing it. I mean, fucking hell. What's the matter with them? I've never heard of anything so stupid. I bet they cost it. Oh, he's invalidated that. I bet they cost us some fucking money as well, you know. I bet it's not going to be fucking cheap. For this download or the fucking bet you it's not. I bet you're still going to cost me a fucking bit of money. I just think it's a fucking. I just didn't get it. I didn't understand why they're doing it. If anybody can, you know, explain it to the poor old ginger man, poor old ginger Johnny, who doesn't understand why Cody's aren't just making and EA aren't making an actual brand new fucking game for the new season is beyond my comprehension. Answers on a postcard, please, if you know the answer. And send it to Cody's, you lazy bastards, do it proper. And let's see if they do it. Because it's a year. It's because it's a year. And they do. Good evening, Marvellous. You read the D, but I mean, seriously, how much do you reckon they're going to charge us for this fucking downloadable content? I mean, come on. Holy fuck. It's just not going to be wheat. I didn't get it. I mean, surely it's going to be more fucking work to make these cars look like and perform like the new cars in the 26 season. Well, Noodle's gone off the track there. Where's he gone? Noodle, that's not the beat me around book. You can't park there, mate. Honestly, you're going to take it. Honestly, they will clamp you. Is he going to go for a lap move, is it? Yeah. I just, yeah. I've never heard of anything so fucking stupid in my life that when I heard that, I was like, they're doing what? Same price as a new game, most likely. Well, I'm not paying for it. I mean, yeah, well, I didn't pay 80 quid for this game, but like normally I would pay, you know, for the top game, I would pay the fucking the 80. Well, for the last few games, not this one, but for the last few games, I've paid £80 for the fucking game. And then I'm like, Davey, why are you paying £80 just to fucking stream? So, luckily that's a red. It's invalidated. That's no good. Where's Joseph? He might be rude. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I mean that's just going to be the biggest. I mean, God, if they get away with it, mate, I tell you, that's a fucking scam and a half, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's just a ridiculous thing. Ridiculous. I can't understand it. Joe jumps up the third with a 24-1. Who's still in there? Isn't he still in that? Crosses like that's got to put it in. He's done. That's it. Qualifying over. Control takes the top spot with a 23.669. Yeah, you read like it should be free. It should be a free downloadable content. To say sorry for being such fucking wankers. I mean, I can't believe they're doing it. I mean, it makes no sense to me because it's a totally and utterly different. I mean, it's a whole new fucking car for fuck's sake. With a whole new set of fucking regulations, a whole new set of aero, a whole new set of every fucking thing. And, you know, I didn't know. Right, that's qualified. And Control takes the top spot with the 23.669, as I said, with Tribe alongside him on the floor. And then we've got Joe in third, along, how are you doing, lad? Third, with Forrest alongside him. And then we've got Nick and Little Horace with Noodle and Dog Gamer on the back row. I say back row. It's only 8 fucking players, David. Penguin! Penguin! Heave it! I'm alright, bro. You? I hope you're doing well, my friend. I wouldn't worry about not talking to us. Nobody talks to me, mate. You know what I mean? They are watchers, but they fucking talks to us. It's like, what's that daft cunt doing over there? Let's keep an eye on that fucking ginger idiot. He might do something fucking crazy. Always doing well. It's good to hear. It's good to hear. Oh, a little bit of crowd above there. That's all. I love watching them fuckers up there. They're all mental. Look at them. They're just clapping at nothing. It's like, what the fuck are they doing? Mental heads. Oh, I forgot to say it. 5 minute break, as usual, even if there is only 8 lads on the track. Still got to have the break. Most times I don't talk because I'm racing. Oh no, I get that. But you always say hiya, even when you were racing, you'd always say hiya before. You know what I mean? I didn't know how anybody can listen to the stream or watch the stream while fucking. I know lots of the lads over the years that I've been doing this. They listen to me while racing. I tried that once. I tried watching the stream, and that didn't work for me. Oh no! I mean, actually, there was I think a couple of lads a few seasons back. I think the first season or the second season I started streaming. They would listen to me and they would hear what I was saying when I said like penguin pits, and like a lad like halfway around the course listening to me, so they now when he pitted, so they they took advantage of that. It's just. I mean, I can multitask many things, but trying to watch the stream and watch the actual, and especially when there's a delay on it, which is a pain in the ass. It's actually kind of helpful to get my nerves down. Well, that depends. It depends. I mean, if you were Tyler, I wouldn't have said that because, like, I miss Tyler. You know what I mean? He used to take so much shite off of me every day. And he used to take it and never complain. He just used to, well, he took it as it was meant, as a piss take, as a laugh, you know what I mean? Which is nice, because I don't like it when I'm taking the piss. Because that's what I do. I've been doing it all my life. I'm just the biggest piss-taking motherfucker you'll find in the world. But I mean nothing by it. Do you know what I mean? I mean, if you listen to us, I take the piss out of myself more than anybody else. But, except Tyler. But he took it the way it was meant, as a joke. I mean, I just didn't like people taking offence. I have had people take offence in the past, and then it just upsets me. And then I upset them because, you know, things escalate, shall we say. Mate, you're not the only one that immediately forgets what I've said when I've just said it. I'm not even fucking kidding. I'm the fucking same. I'll be like, what did I just say? Fucking matter. I enjoy making people laugh. And the only way to make people laugh, the best way of making people laugh is taking the piss, whether, like I say, whether it's out of myself or out of other people. But like I say, it's never, you'll always know if I mean something by what I'm saying, because usually I'm standing on your fucking throat as I'm saying it. If there's any malice in what I'm saying, you can usually tell. Yeah. But yeah, Tyler never did. He always took it as it was meant, as it was intended, which is nice. And for somebody so young who is a little gobby shite, yeah. What were them stars there, Penguin? Is that you putting the stars there, or is that Twitch putting the stars there? I hope Twitch isn't fucking about with the swearing, for fuck's sake. What the fuck? Oh, it looks like we're getting a ready up already. That can't be 5 minutes already. Maybe it's because there's only 8 of them. It doesn't need 5 minutes. I don't know. Well, I hope everybody's back then. I tell you, I've just sent every fucker away to do what they need to do in them 5 minutes, and they're going to come back and go, Davey, man, for fuck's sake, you said 5 minutes. Don't blame me. Yeah, it's Twitch auto sent. Wait, I haven't got that on though. I haven't got any of that on. I made sure I'm like that all the time. It's like anything that I need to text or swear words, I allow swear words on everything because like it's my second fucking language, for fuck's sake. So that's a bit of a shit. Then I'm gonna have to check the Twitch fucking settings again because I'm not having that. You know what I mean? If people want to swear, let them fucking swear. Pisses me off when like Crofty and that, like, oh, sorry if you heard some bad language there from. Oh, fuck off, Crofty, man, for fuck's sake. I hear that, you know. It just pisses me right off. Did apologise for them, you know. These fucking idiots. Anywho, fucking right. Let's get this sorted before I get myself all fucking pissed off with it. Wait, what tyres are people on? There we go. Only 3 hards, my mistake. Everybody else is on mediums. Not sure how many stops it is to eat. Forgot to ask you. But by the look of the way the lads were sliding around there before, tyre wear might be a problem. Right, let's get rid of that. Right, your grid. Nice lap there from wrong fucking button trap. Nice lap there from Control to Steel Pro from Tribe, and then we've got Joseph, and then we've got Forrest, Nick, Little Horrors, Noodle, and Dark Gamer. Yeah, I'll have to remember that. Let me write that down. Check Twitch. No, I made sure they were all off, to be fair. All the censor shit. I'm not a great one for censorship. I think we should have fucking hardcore pornographic material on ITV1. You know what I mean? Just think the world's just a little bit mental. Right, they're formed up. Here we go. Watch for the lights, boys and girls. Fiver on. Yeah, another long hole this week. It is a long one. And we are aware. Everybody seems to have gotten off the line. Who's going to get into turn 1 first? Joe's looking a bit interested, but the Alpine stays ahead. Slides it right round the outside of Tribe it was, but now Joe's taking second from Tribe. Who was that going sideways there? Who was that? Oh, was that Little Horrors? It must have been. It looked like too much right pedal by the look of it. I might be wrong, but that's what it looked like from here. Couldn't quite see it. I just saw him going sideways. Right, where was I? Control, Joe and Tribe. That is your top 3 as they barrel down this long back straight. And then they're going to have to slam the brakes on as they come into this chicane. Touch your boys, come on. That's it. Switch there from the Mercedes. Everybody gets there, right by the look of it. Yep. So, Control, Joe, and Tribe is your top 3. From Forest, Dark Cable, all the way up to 5th. Well done, young man. And then we've got Nick, Noodle, and Little Horrors after that little bit of a... It just looked like he got it wrong. Coming over the top of the hill. I might be wrong, like I say, I'll probably find you later. Excuse me. Look at that. Right. I am. Oh, the flag coming out. That would have been Nick. Has he done any damage? He has. He's knocked his end plate off. Right, lap 2. The RS will be enabled now, of course. So it's Control. 10th front from Joe and Tribe. Everybody else, apart from Nick, obviously, who is now in the pits. I wonder if you're coming together with Nick. Yeah, I can't remember. They were like something definitely happened. Coming. What is that? 2 and 3, isn't it? The top of the hill. Massive DRS train once again. See, I like this bit of the race at the beginning. It's when they all start pitting and then they just kind of kills the race. What's in pits around? Oh, he's thought he was having a cuppa while he was in there, you know what I mean? Having a quick cup of coffee and a bicky. Get me a hobnob. Hobnobs in here good for dunking. Well, they are. I mean, I love dunking me hobnobs, but Whoa, it was that was definitely Forest, wasn't it? That was that looked like too much right pedal, to be honest. It didn't look like anybody interfered with him. But he got away with it. He's got it. Well, that's Red Bull a little bit squirrely there as well, isn't it? I think. But he's away round again. Definitely no grip on this track, then he, by the look of it. All the lads, I saw that in qualifying, to be fair as well. Having a hellish problem with a big grip. It looks like they're going to carry on. Obviously, the tyres are not up to temp yet. So it's Control Joe and Tribe. Tribe's dropped off the back of the front two now. Throat's gone a bit mental. Yeah, it's because I didn't talk all week. The only time I ever do any talking, apart from when I go to the shop and say, can I have 20 tabs, please? That's about it. It's on a Thursday night. Right. And Tribe. Where's that Red Bull Dark Gamer? They were nudging the back of Tribe there. Behind Noodle. Oh, Little Horror's getting past Noodle. Little Horror's got tyres are there, both on hard tyres, aren't they? No, Little Horror's is on the mediums. Yeah, I think it might be a two-stop in it. If it was going to, see, if I knew it was going to be a two-stop, if I was still racing that height, so like, quite a couple of sets of softs in it, me, like, to be fair. If you're going to do two stops anyway, rather than, because the hard tyres don't look like they've got much grip on this track. Yeah, you saw the mare coming over that last turn there, sideways. Dog Gamer has got past Tribe. He's going to be under lots of pressures from Dog Gamer's teammate, Little Horace, shortly as well. Noodle's still, what? No, hanging, see that? Little Horace is going sideways. A lot of twitchiness going on, a lot of twitchiness. Not even sure that's an actual word. It is new, because I said it. Right, where are we? Where's the leaders? Control managers. Keep us Alpino. See, now these two cars aren't that quick in a straight line, are they? But they're about the same-ish. Of course, it depends on the lads' wings levels as well, and all the downforce and all that other shite. All the other technical shite that makes Formula 1 cars stick to the ground. These two, where are they? Oh, look at these. Oh, look at this. Looks like we're going to have some battle in the heat like we did last week in Austin. We weren't in Austin last week, you twat. We were in Austria. Close enough, enough. So, these two, 4.5 seconds now in front. Of course, they're not really battling, these two yet, really, are they? But the lads behind definitely are, which, as we are now, you battle, it slows you down. If Joe's got any brains about it, he would stay there and just hang on the back of Control, because Joe's quick. He's a quick peddler, as we know. I mean, he is romping away with it with this season, to be fair. He hasn't been off first or second. I think he's been first or second every race so far this season. That's what happens when you have a couple of seasons out and you get your pedals back. Still gonna have a go at this again. I don't think he is. He's just going to sit there now. Let's have a quick look behind, because these four are looking very, very interested in each other. Still Dark Gamer having a better. Whoa, I was going to say he's having a better. Yeah, well, he collected it. Don't hit that inside curb, because that wee sausage curb on the inside will knock you to. Oh, Joe, you bastard, you weird. You know what it is, Joseph? Wait till I fucking get you recorded. You did that on purpose, you twat. You did it on purpose. Oh, I'm Alice. I'm Alice. Just a bit ill today and didn't have the strength to what? Compete. Oh, I'm alive. No, I get you. Right, so Alice doesn't. So you're not Alice. That isn't what you call yourself at weekends. Okay. I just wondered. Alice, who the fuck is Alice? Anywho, Joe's actually pulled over. He's just the DRS of control. I don't know where the detection's. I don't think control's got DRS. To be fair. So Joe's doing his Joe thing out front, and this week it looks like he's going to do what he has to do, and drives took on. They did it on purpose to me, you know. They wait. Now that's what they do. They watch the stream, so they're not. Whoa! That's Little Horace. Fucking hell. I mean, what the fuck? Oh, that's a bit harsh, isn't it? Oh, well, 10-second corner cutting and then a 3-second corner cutting for the same fucking corner. Wow, that is just a little bit. Well, and you've given the players back and all, although that doesn't really matter in the game, does it? Because the game doesn't have a fucking clue what it's talking about anyway, Oh, here we go. I didn't think we would get them. I didn't think we were going to get them, although it is 6. I didn't know why I didn't think we were going to get track limits, and it's this lot. Oh, look, Newton's over there. Must have gotten it. He probably got a warning for that. I didn't know because I can't tell. So Joe 1.7 out front from control with Dark Gamer and Tribe have changed places again. And yeah, I'm watching them and I didn't see them. What the fuck? I see now. Tell you what, that understeering that Red Bull Dark Gamer, you see front end washing right across the track there. There's another one. So Joe, 1.5 seconds. Actually, it's not pulling away so much as I thought he was going to actually do it. Pull away. I mean, he's doing a DRS, but I mean, he's not pulling away. I thought he was going to. But them 2, 6, nearly 7 seconds ahead of Dark Gamer from Tribe. Noodle up the 5th now. And then we've got the Little Horrors. The Little Cheetah. And then we've got, as far as pitted, do we think Paul is pitted? Let's have a quick shuffle because I think he must have done, isn't it? Yeah. What are you doing? There you go. You know, you'd think, I started streaming this league in season 13, I think. I did half of season 12, I think, and then from 13 onwards, and I still hit the wrong buttons on my fucking controller. Do you know what I mean? That's because you're a twat, Davey. Well, that is true. Dark Gamer's in the pits now. So, Joe, nearly 2 seconds now from control. Hey, Joe's got Hordes. Excuse me. Ay. Hey. What was I saying? Hey, again, look at this lot behind. It's got DRS on trial and he gets him. Going down to Kane. Ooh. Little bit of overspeed there from the Merc. Had to jink out at the back from ramming into the back of Noodle. So that's Noodle up to 3rd with Little Horace Reed behind him. He does have a 10-second. Well, he'll get that nothing when he gets into the pits, of course. We'll try in 5th, and then we've got Forrest after his pit stop with Dark Gamer and Nick. Nick hasn't really made up the time since the opening skirmishes, has he? Although he's pitted, so, you know, maybe the undercut will be powerful. And in real life, the undercut here is quite powerful. So but he's a long way back. I'm not sure who's going to undercut, but 3.2 now, Joe's lead. What the hell? All control's going to the pits, that'll be why. Which promotes Noodle up to 2nd. Everybody else is pitted. I think that's only Noodle and Joe I haven't put it up there. There you go. Little Horace is in the pits again. Oh no, he must have just. I thought he'd been in the pits already. I must have been wrong. Of course you were wrong. You're always fucking wrong. See, now look at this. In fact, there we go. Controlling Forest. And then we've got Nick and Tribe close together as well back there. Car bouncing off the back of the track. Sparks coming up, twatting you in the face. This race is meant to go from dusk to fucking night, isn't it? Or like, but I don't think it does in the game, does it? I don't think it can that. I don't think it emulates it. Not sure. We'll have to wait and see. We'll find out in 20 laps, I guess. Forest, oh, nice overtake. Sweeps right round the outside of control there. Into turn 10. Right. So, where am I? Oh, of course, Little Hollis was getting rid of that. We were getting rid of that 10-second penalty, didn't we? Yeah, he has. So, who hasn't pitted then? Just Joe and Noodle. Joe's got a hell of a healthy lead there. 12-second lead on Noodle. These two both on the hard tyres. Let's see how far they will go. Of course, you didn't want to be going out to the mediums too early because, well, all the medium runners knew we've just turned, replaced them with, I don't know what they've done. Really, man, for fuck's sake, it's not that difficult. There's only like 4 buttons to push the entire. Yeah. Well, let's see what the mediums will be. I'm not sure. Although there was only, 3 or 4 hard tyre runners at the start, wasn't there? And Joe and Noodle, Noodle's rear tyres are definitely not hanging on there. Joe's jumped in. Let's see, will Noodle jump in by the look of the rear end of that McLaren? You know, he's going to go and again. That's right, Noodle. Fuck the pit stop. Take the lead. It's always nice to lead the race at some point. So Noodle takes over lead. Where's Joe coming down? Excellent pit in this. Unless you get it wrong coming around there and slam into that wall, which he didn't. Who's that dog? He's going to get him. I think Joe's going to hold. Did Joe come out? He did. Oh, yeah, he's well ahead. Actually, I thought it was going to be close than that, to be fair. Actually, that was a bit of a harsh penalty. And Alpha Dog, I mean, I only saw him go and save his from turn 3 there. Didn't look like he crossed the line. Here we go. Who's that? Forest in control. Control takes back second place. Excuse me. Right, so there's your leader for now. Hasn't pitted, of course. 5.5 seconds in front from control, and now he's gone away from Forest. Just going out there. They've got Joe galloping up towards their rear ends. You never want Joe galloping up towards your rear end, I'm telling you now. Ever. There's Noodle coming in. No, Mackie, no, way, there he goes. Last one to pit for now, and only a lap 11. Not even half race distance yet, and the entire field has made at least one stop, so that makes Forest the race leader from control, and Joe is still there, still within DRS, with Dog came in and 4th, and Noodle from Badlands. Right, what's the point of it? There he is. That's what I was looking for, to see where he was. Just looking at the empty pit box. Why the fuck not? Because that's so fucking interesting. Nice bit of tarmac, that, wasn't it? Oh, lovely. Where's Nick? Noodle, Nick, Noodle, Nick, Noodle, Nick, Noodle, Nick. And actually, they're starting to bunch up a bit, that thought. You know, that's canny. No, everybody's got one of their pit stops out the way. Wait, a pit stop out the Wait, what? Joe and Forrest there, side by side, coming through the chicane. Joe just managed to pull ahead of Forrest, but who gets the DRS? It's going to be Forrest gets it. Did Joe not get it? He did, I was going to say, shouldn't he? Oh, hang on, what the fuck? The cameras are horrendous. I mean, you just think, oh, that's a great camera, and then the camera in the corner, and you're just sitting there looking at a fucking empty track. You know, Brundle doesn't have to put up with this shit. Right. Putting on the lap 13, just about to start it. Now, he was a little bit twitchy. So it's Control, Joe, and Forrest in the top three. Okay, now, Davey, what the fuck? So you'd think I've been sucking cock all week, wouldn't you? I haven't, by the way. The throat is fucking killing us. Hey, you know, you didn't notice until you start talking. And like I say, most of the week I didn't talk to fucking anything. But is Joe going to have to, he's going to have DRS, he's going to be able to get Control again into the chicane. Too far back. Nicely judged. Just missing that inside curve. You've got to keep away from that inside curve. Them little sausage curves, they do so much fucking damage to your race. They just bounce you across the track. And there, Dan's Joe gets past Control. It's Forrest going to try and get a real inside. No, I don't think he's going to have the room. Nicely fended off by Control, kept his car right in the right place there. Now, what can Joe do? Half a second in front now. Can he do what he did in the first stint and pull away again? I hope not. I hope he sees it again. Just for the race, just for enjoyment value, you know what I mean? Rather than them all just be 10 seconds apart. I see where's Little Horace and Nick. Nick is right up Little Horace's bottom now. Not quite. I'd have reprofiled all this as well, haven't you? They've made it all nice and wide now, so, you know. What's his name? Can it? It's Latifi, wasn't it, to put it in the wall there? I think Red Bull had something to do with that. I think they give Latifi a bit of a bonus there, he said, like, because like, it made sense him crashing in that section. But it was Nick Latifi. What can you expect? Right, back to your leaders. Oh, there we go. 1.2 in front, Joe from Control, who's still got Forrest right behind him, and then we've got Dark Kid. He's having a better race this week than he was last week. But I knew he'd already had 103 fucking penalties. He's just like, well, I've got one, I might as well just keep racking the fuckers up. I'm sure that was it 9? No, it's more than that. I'm sure it was more than that. I didn't know why I get all upset about the fucking track limits penalties. It's not my race, it's fucking up. Actually, what's happening, Nick? Why is Nick dropped off the back of Little Horace here? That seems awfully slow for an F1 car, that doesn't it? That really doesn't look like F1 speeds, does it? Well, I may be wrong, Nick. It's just the body language of the car doesn't look like it's pushing the shit out of it, does it? Well, never mind. 1.4 front new Joseph. Excuse me, from the closest two on the track at the minute. Forrest and Control. One of the corners there, 1.4 in front new from Control. Here we go again, Forrest with the DRS. Really. Never sure what livery I'm going to get from these lads, you know. I keep looking at the cars and thinking, well, what the fuck is that? That's the old way. Yo, no, they weren't golf, were they? Williams would never golf, were they? So I didn't know why they made that colour scheme. But I still like the Duracell battery on the airbox. I think it's fucking great. Whoa, ooh, oh, that's a bit harsh. What the fuck? Now, and now I'm blind, and I did do the streams by braille, but even I didn't feel the bumps. I mean, I didn't see it going across the track. It was there. I saw him twitch, and he's dropped back with the DRS, but I'll tell you what, controls pull control back with the DRS. Well, Joe, you're not going to have it all your own way tonight, lad. Am I the only one that thinks Alpine's dropping their own engine and going with the Mercedes is a bit weird? I think it's a bit weird. I mean, why? Why wouldn't you stay as a factory team? I don't know. Again, obviously people wiser than myself must have thought it was a good. I know the Renault engine's been a bit shit this season, but you know, Flav's back. Flav's back for folks here. And he's a character and a half, Flav. Here we go. That looked rather easy. That looked rather submissive by Joseph there, to be fair. That didn't look like he put up any kind of fight to keep the Alpine behind him. But actually, he probably did let him go so he could get DRS. And I'm pretty sure Joseph, there you go. Now he's going to get him into turn 10, run to your side. I do like this corner now. It's such a good corner now. Actually, the whole track now it flows so much better. It's just my opinion. But as it's my stream, my opinion is the only one that fucking counts. Ow. Half a second new between control and control. Coming into pits. Oh, he's getting rid of the hard tyres, aren't we? That'll be the lead of 29. Just over halfway distance-ish. 4 laps over halfway distance. With a set of hards. Now that's a strange. I might not have put a set of hards on. I mean, he's only just put them other hards on, didn't he? But he hasn't had them on very long, I didn't think. Although he was one of the first to pit, wasn't he? Maybe I'm wrong. Again. Joe once again drops down. Yeah, it's a bit cat and mousey, isn't it? You know what I mean? You have DRS. Sorry, the lad behind you's got DRS into the chicane, and obviously the better to be behind it. He's going to do it. No, is he going to get to the inside this time? Oh, look at these two. Excellent pair of pedallers, these pair. Been racing with these two for a long time now, to be fair. Pretty sure these two were a couple of the early drivers that joined the grid back in the day. And they're both coming into the pits. Oh, it is a two-stop race. You see that? Right, you see, I probably would have had a stop. Oh, control. Thing is, though, wouldn't you think that fucking let you serve your 10 seconds? I didn't know how it Oh, I was going to say he did control. No, he didn't serve his 10-second penalty because he's just. So, back end of that car, scribbling about all the way. Yeah, I think I may have used a couple of sets of soft tyres myself. Although they might not have had any, I don't know. Depends on how many they used in qualifying, I guess, isn't it? So lap 19 of 29, 11 laps left to end the race, including Wander on. So it's Tribe, 6 seconds new ahead of Noodle from Forrest and Joe. Looking very, very racy, these three. If you want some side-by-side action, you want these three on the fucking track. As close as this for the entire race. And then Hoy Jonah in there as well, but without the fucking, without the lag of Baku, because that was fucking horrendous. I wasn't even racing against him, and I could see how bad that lag was. Tribe's jumped into pits as well, so that gives Noodle the race lead back again. But he's going to have to come in as well. If everybody else is changing off them hard tyres, he's going to have to come in and change them as well, to be fair. He's had them tyres on 10 laps already. So it's now Noodle from Forrest and Joe and Control. These three being jammed together virtually from the lights gone out. Love it when they do that. And there's Dog Gamer still gone. Still doing well actually in 5th place there. I think he's got a few penalties though, unfortunately. Penalties. 9. Although Control can, I didn't think Control's going to come in again. It's only got 9 laps, 10 laps including the one they're on, left in the race. That's going to kill his podium as well, I think. So where are we? Noodle 1.6 ahead of Forrest, Joe and Control. Forrest Control. As quick as that. From Dark Gamer, Tribe after his recent pit stop. Back in there in 6th with Little Horace. Little Cheetah. And Nick's just plodding along at the back. He doesn't. Not sure what wings Nick's running. He just doesn't seem to have the pace of Nick for some reason. Nick either has a blinding fucking race and he takes the lead and just fucks off, or he has a bad race. Oh, he's leaving from it pits, he has that. Forrest got a penalty. Forrest got a penalty. He went sideways. Oh, that's really aye. I thought it was wrong, but I mean, like I say, I do all my streams via Braille because I can't fucking see. I legally am, not quite legally, but I'm very nearly legally blind, to be fair. It's a good job I haven't got an actual car in real life on the road. These three are a long way ahead of Dark Gamer. Tribe starting a real Dark Gamer back in again. That Mercedes has got some grunt and eat. With Noodle after his latest pit stop back in 6th with Little Horace. And Nick's still there. Still gone. Still pointed in the right direction. Still got all his bits and pieces. Well, on the car anyway. Just over a second. Covers the top 3. I think this is Joe has got a penalty, and if you know Joe, he very rarely gets track limit penalties, to be fair. So it keeps him on the podium. That's what I try to tell the lads. I try to impart my wisdom onto the younger folk, and they just say, "How, old man, fuck off." You know what I mean? It's just like, but I'm wise. Well, I say wise. I mean old, obviously. Joe takes the lead from Forrest. But I do try and help the lads any way I can by, shouting at them, taking the piss out of them, just to keep it light and cheerful. Actually, I'm surprised Joe did that. Surprised he got past. The way he was taking control there before, waiting for control, waiting for the chicane and then going past it after that in the next DRS, but he didn't. He decided the other way. Oh, you bastard. You know what it is? I wish I had a much. I'm getting the pen removed. From what? Where have you got the pen? Is it inserted? I mean, you want to be careful. You know what I mean? Oh, you mean penalty? Oh, right, okay. I was going to say, what are you doing inserting pens into yourself? That can't be good for you. You're going to get at least fucking ink poisoning if you're not careful. That reminds me of the constipated mathematician. He worked it out with a pencil. Oh, the old ones are the best. That's what I tell them. But they still tell us to fuck off. No, actually, these are Bud Gunter lads. Bud, I can't even say it. Fuck it, man. Put your teeth in, baby lad. Good bunch of lads. Except, who is it who keeps calling me a Mackin? I swear to God, they're going to get hurt. Oh, tonsil tick, brother. I was going to remove his tonsils last week via his butt, if you know what I mean. Just, I mean, you can call me anything you want, but you can't call me a man. It's as simple as that. Born and bred a pure black and white Geordie dog. Here gets another one. He's racking them up. No, he's not, because Tribe's just got past him. Told you that Mercedes had some grunt meat. But Tribe's another one that very rarely gets 3 seconds track limit. Again, I wish they would sort that out now. The track limit is a 5-second penalty. At least then you can get rid of them at pit stops. This 3 second, I've been seeing it for fucking years now. What the fuck? Where did they get 3 second penalties from? It's like they looked at the F1 rules and went, fuck it. Let's just ignore every fucking one and make up our own shit. Against you again. Again, he's gone before. Well, before the chicane, which is going to give Forrest DRS once again. It's a good traction over there. Here we go, straight run to the side. Bye-bye, Joseph. So Forrest Joe had control. Here's your top 3. As it has been for quite a while. We've tried 10.5 seconds back from the top 3. God, I remember a dog came up behind it, and I've still got Noodle. Come on, Noodle, me old bugger. Good lads. Good lads. And my mate Noodle there is still on the controller. I don't know how many of the lads are on controller. I must find that out. I didn't like the controller when you race it. It's horrible, horrible, horrible. Where's little Horace? He's not making any inroads into Noodle's lead ahead of him, and Nick's still there 4.5 seconds back off little Horace as well, but he hasn't got any penalties. Lap 25 of 29. Here we go again. Where's Joe going to take Forrest this time? Pardon me. Let's have a look from control. Ooh, I thought control was going to spoil Joe's day there and get to the inside of it. This reminds me of the F1 movie when the 2 fucking Apex cars were attacking Lewis Hamilton. Brilliant, absolutely. If you've not seen it yet, where the fuck, what rock have you been hiding under? Watch it, man, it's fucking brilliant. I've seen it over 10 times now. I can't get enough of Brad Pitt. Wait, no, I can't get enough of it. It's such a brilliant movie. I love it. I even watched Driven, I think, half last night and half a day. You know, Sly Stallone's fucking racing film that he said he was going to put it on F1, but it turned out to be IndyCar. I didn't know why he didn't, because I remember him being on the grid all them years ago and saying he was going to make an F1 movie, and it never came off, did it? Went into IndyCar, so I didn't know why they did that. But I was watching it, yeah, and then I remember, if you've seen that, you must have seen that film, Driven, where they take the two fucking Indy cars through the streets of wherever they are without helmets. No, and they're not just trundling; they're barreling through the streets without helmets. No, I'm not bothered about the helmet bit per se, but there's no way that they'd be able to see. You have to have the lid on so you can close the visor so you can fucking see. The dangerous touching is that just a lock up by Forrest. Forrest is going to get through again now. Yep. Makes it great for watching, but see, now Joe's going to have to think about it. It's lap 26, nearly lap 27. There's only a couple of laps left. Although he doesn't have to think of anything. The two around him have both got penalties, so... and I'll tell you what, Tribe just needs another 4 tenths, and he's going to take controls. He's going to have controls podium if he can get just that half a second. I think he did it last week. Fucking sure he did it last week. Managed to just get inside the penalties of the driver ahead and pinch the podium. I was going to say Joe is going to have to be careful there because on the last lap, the place you haven't got a yellow flag. Yeah, who's that? That might be Little Horace. There he is. Because he's got suddenly. Oh no, it might be Noodle actually. I think it's Noodle. I think Noodle's just made a mistake. He has. Actually, no, it was one of them two. Anyway, guaranteed it was one of them two. What was I saying? Yeah. If Joe needs to be, well, again, like I say, the penalties are going to fuck the other two lads up here. But if it wasn't for them penalties, Joe needed to be here on the last lap so he could take advantage and get and run turn 10 in the lead. Although Forrest is, manages to stay in front this time. Let's have a quick look at penalties, see how bad this is actually going to get for the two lads in first. Wait, the 10-second control. It's no point in him coming in new, because if he comes in new to get rid of that 10 seconds, Tribe's going to take it anyway. If he stays there, keeps that 8 tenths, 7, 8 tenths, then he's going to keep his podium. What else we got? 12 seconds for Dark Gamer. He's going to drop down the order. No, actually, yeah, he is. Not far though, I didn't think. Oh, Noodle's got already. Hey, we got a yellow flag. Oh, it's Dark Gamer. Oh, what you doing? What you doing, lad? That's, coming into blitz. Oh, what happened there? Did I nick the TV? He hasn't done any damage. Oh, it is lap 28, mate. I wouldn't have bothered. I would have just kept on going for the last 2 laps, just with a broken wing. Wouldn't have made any difference, to be honest. Oh, here we go. That was close. Like what you'd say. Still side by side. Actually, it just looked like Joe is locking up, doesn't it? I thought last week it was every turn 3 and every turn 4 Joseph was locking up, so I'm not. They're still side by side. No, Joe just manages to pull ahead of Forrest. Excellent. Love these lads, Fucking excellent peddlers, each and every fucking one of them. I just love watching them. I used to love driving against them as well, to be honest. Although I've never driven against Forrest, Little Horrors, or I can't remember if I've ever driven against Nick, to be honest. I can't remember when Nick joined. Yeah, no, I must have driven against Nick. Must have done. Definitely have against Nick. Duo Control Tribe, Noodle. Definitely. I have definitely raced against all of them. I can't remember when Nick joined the league. I can't remember if I was still in. Oh, they've touched! That was inappropriate, boys. Oh, shut the fuck up. There's no way. I'm sure Control had two wheels over that white line there. That did not look like he could have the track. It seems a little bit handbaggy, doesn't it? Handbags at dawn, it makes the odds. I didn't know why Joe made that such a battle. I mean, he's got the race. Again, another win for Joseph tonight. Unless he doesn't look the TV just a bit. But Forrest will cross the line in first, but he will drop to second, obviously. Still nice to cross the line first, so it will be Joseph wins the race. Whoop, now the crash. From Forrest and Control, where's Tribe? Oh, because of course Control got that extra 3 seconds, didn't he? He's done it again this week, the fucker. Sneaked in again and nicked the man's... What's going on here? Why is everybody still redoing? Nicked the man's fucking... He did the same last week. Noodle into 5th. Little Horrors in 6th. There's Dark Gamer. Actually, Dark Gamer's going to drop down behind Nick. Nick's going to get 7th by now, he is. He's only 3.5 seconds behind, and Dark Gamer's got 1.5 million bounty points. But he crosses the line in 7th, and Nick, boom, Nick takes 7th. And actually, I saw the fastest lap there was Dark Gamer. That was your Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. So that was a duo win from who? From Forrest, wasn't it? Okay, now you see what I mean? What's it? Even Alzheimer's doesn't fucking work like that. Or Joe, don't fucking dance. Do you know what it is? One of my criteria for driver of the day, or 2 of them, is no penalties and don't do stupid fucking dances on the podium. Joe at Forrest. I cannot believe Tribe has nicked that fucking last spot on the podium yet again this week. So Tribe, actually, I'm going to give Tribe my driver of the day just because he pinched that last spot yet again. It's going to upset Joseph, to be fair, because he wanted it last week, but I wouldn't give him it. Fuck him. Right. What is it? 25. 125. 685. And that was Dark Gamer, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Ah, Nick. Oh, Nick, nice lap. That was Nick. Hey, come and nick that fucking lap. Right, your winner. Joseph, yet again. From Forrest and Tribe Control and the rest. Bastard. There's just not enough time at the end there, is there? It's a good job it's not a full fucking grid, isn't it? With the fastest lap of 125.685 for Nick. And as I say, driver of the day, I'm giving to Tribe because he did to Control what he did to whoever it was last week. I can't remember who it was last week. Stole the podium last week as well. Love it. But as I've always said, penalties will fuck your races. They just don't listen. I don't know why they don't listen. It's just, sometimes I actually do talk sense. Not a lot, but I do. As I've said, that's our mid-season break. So we won't be here next week. We will be here the week after next. And we will be at Bahrain. I feel like I'm fucking... Right, where am I? Yes, Bahrain in 2 weeks' time. So, please, if you've enjoyed tonight, if you're watching tonight, if you're not, well, then I don't give a fuck. But if you've enjoyed it, please come back again. Please come back every week. We'll have so much fun. Hopefully, we're going to get after the mid-season break. We're going to get the rest of the drivers back on the grid again. There's at least 6 of them couldn't make it the heat for one reason or another. With work commitments and fucking life getting in the way as usual. It's a pain in the arse, that life bollocks, isn't it? Look at my fucking avatar. Look at the camel toe on my avatar. Shocking, that, isn't it? Right. So until a couple of weeks' time in Bahrain, you know what I'm going to say, boys and girls. I'm going to love you and I'm going to leave you. I'm going to say good night for now.